We're live. Let me check my volumes and everything right quick to make sure you guys can hear me okay. Let me check yeah. Let me check you can hear me. X-Rail said, I knew it. I knew it. Had to be about that money, man. Had to be about some money. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna let a few more y'all get in before I go in. So big salute to everybody that's been tuning in to the channel, helping the channel grow. I want to say that for those of you who have already subscribed, make sure you hit that little bell next to the subscription button so that you can get your notifications when I drop these type of videos. And you can be among the first to be in the loop when it go down. Also, some of the videos that contain, I would say, some more provocative content, I can't really put that on YouTube because they'll give me a strike or they'll ban me or they'll block me or they'll do something. They love punishment. Boy, if YouTube was like some parents, boy, the child would be in a perpetual state of timeout, just getting all kind of abuse. So I have to put that type of stuff on my Patreon. Also, when you become a Patreon subscriber, you'll get exclusive content like behind the scenes footage when I'm out, when I'm hanging out with my peeps and all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't became a Patreon subscriber, do so. Do so for a more personal experience. Let's see who's coming in right here. C Jizzle, BMG, Melissa is here. Terry Thomas, what up, Terry? Panther Punch, what up? Long Dreads. He says, what did he say? Why is my slow mode on? I can't tell you that, homie. I could tell you why mine is on because I can't read these comments fast enough. Yeah, Robert Moore said he got his hoodie on. That's what's up. Good afternoon, Lisa Lee. Heidi Neal, thank you very much. Heidi says she loves the shirt. Thank you. Yeah, y'all always taking a risk when you wear something colorful. So this got just about every color you can think of except white and black. Yeah. So let's get into it. This YouTube shooter. But her name is Nasim Agdam, and she went inside of YouTube headquarters on yesterday and added out. She said she was mad at YouTube because YouTube had stopped paying her, stopped monetizing her videos, and they were also age restricting her videos. And I mean, she was pissed off. Her brother and her dad actually warned the police, and the police actually had a chance to stop her from shooting up the place. They could have took her in and, forced her into some type of mental health facility or something to check her out, at least hold her for 24 hours or something. But they failed to do that. And they actually talked to her. They located her after the brother and the dad said that they were concerned about her. They say they got her and she's okay. We got the situation under control. Let's see, recover, kill that. That's all it is. Okay, so yeah, they were like, we got this thing under control. Apparently not. So I'm going to share this screen with y'all so y'all can see what's going on over here. Let's see. And here we go. Okay, so a strange thing, she was about to be 39 years old on today, had she lived. She wasn't too concerned about that though. Let's see. Why is this thing not moving? Okay, so okay, here we go. In February 2017, damn, she uploaded a video on Facebook that criticized YouTube for censoring one of her workout videos, saying the site's support staff told her the footage was inappropriate for younger audiences. I watched that footage and I didn't see anything inappropriate about it. This is what she had to say. She said, many singers like Nicki Minaj and Miley Cyrus and many others have sensual scenes so inappropriate for children to watch that they don't get restricted, Adam said in a video. But my videos, my workout video, gets age restricted. This is what they are doing to weekend activists and many other people who try to promote healthy, humane, and smart living. People like me are not good for big business, like for animal business, medicine business, and for many other businesses. That's why they are discriminating and censoring us. YouTube and Facebook has since terminated her account. Still, her personal website carries her message, and this is the message. Check this out.
I'm being discriminated and filtered on YouTube, and I'm not the only one. So recently, they also attacked my Persian channel, Nassim Saps. And if you go and check my videos, you see that my new videos hardly get views, and my old videos that used to get many views stopped getting views. So this is because I'm being filtered. And another thing, they age restricted my ab workout video, a video that has nothing bad in it, nothing sensual. Why they did that? Because it's got famous and was getting many views. So they age restricted that video to keep it from getting views.
All right. Rolling Stone did a real nice article on this. A lot of information in here. It said 2 weeks ago, Nassam Agdam told her family that YouTube censored her videos and stopped paying her for posts. She was angry, Nassam's father, Ismail Adam, said. Ismail said that he reported his daughter missing on Monday and that he told police that she might go to YouTube headquarters because she hated the company. At 2 a.m. Pacific on Tuesday, police called Ismail and told him that they found Nassim sleeping in her car in Mountain View, a city roughly 25 miles south of San Bruno. Ismail said that the officers told him that they had her under control. In an interview with San Diego's ABC affiliate, Adam's brother, who was not named, said that once he figured out she was near YouTube headquarters, he told the police that she might be dangerous. He said, I Googled Mountain View and it was close to YouTube headquarters and she had a problem with YouTube, he said. So I called that cop again and I told him there's a reason she went all the way to San Diego to there. So she might do something. They didn't do anything and she got killed. and 3 or 4 more people got hurt. So what tripped me out is how easy it was for her to gain access to YouTube's headquarters, like to get inside of the courtyard where all of the employees were. That don't seem reasonable to me. Like, this is YouTube, one of the biggest companies in the world, and I mean, hell, I know small printing companies that got better security than that. How is it possible that somebody could just walk inside of YouTube headquarters and start gunning down employees? I don't know. But y'all hit it right on the head. Some people were saying that it was a domestic dispute. I thought maybe that's what it was myself. I thought maybe it was some type of domestic dispute. She found out her husband was cheating or something, and she went up there to pop him up or something. But some of you guys were saying that, yeah, they probably stopped monetizing her videos, or they wasn't paying her, or they were banning her, and she went up there and went off. Now, that's been a problem for a long time with a lot of YouTubers. That's a major complaint with YouTube. A lot of people got a major beef with getting their videos blocked and having their content age restricted, when oftentimes it's really not age restricted. It's like she was saying, how can you age restrict my video? Y'all saw the video that she was exercising. She didn't have anything on skimpy. She didn't have her boobs hanging out, none of that type of stuff. But they age restricted the video. Now, y'all see the type of stuff that a lot of these artists are wearing and doing in videos. And those videos some of them got hundreds of millions of views. Y'all see a lot of the stuff that's being done and being said in these videos, and they're not age restricted. It don't make sense. So a lot of people pissed. Hell, I'm pissed because I post stuff that other people post, and they don't have a problem leaving those posts up. But if I post it, they'll block me or give me some type of strike. You got other YouTubers out there, and it's not even about just the fact that some of them might have more viewers than I have, because some of these YouTubers, they huge. They got millions and millions of viewers, subscribers. And some of them don't have but 10 views on a video with no subscribers, and the video will be up for months. The minute I post it, bam, strike, just like that. So, they got too much latitude as to, how they interpret what's appropriate and what's not. And old girl basically acted out what a lot of people, have been saying. I ain't saying she right to do it. I'm just saying, man, I can understand the frustration. Oh, girl, you could see it in her face that she was angry. Let's see what y'all saying. K-Dig says, because you're famous. I think it's more than that, man. I think it's because they don't like my content. They don't like my message. Because I see some dudes on here on YouTube that's straight up clowns. I see the coons on here. I see the clowns. I see the ones that that ride on Black women, that ride on black people. I see those types, they let them make it. They let them do whatever they want to do. Put some information out there. It's like old girl was saying, you put some information out there, you trying to uplift humanity, man, it's almost like that don't go with the program. It's like, it's more like it's about being as foul and reckless and being a sellout, being a coward, anything along those lines, you know, that's gonna get you in a heap of trouble. I said heap, that's really country, huh? Yeah, but you wonder why they'll allow these other type of people to have these platforms, and they'll allow them platforms to grow because they fit the agenda. And I look at, a lot of times I post certain videos, and these videos that I know that'll be heavy in content, I know it's a video that y'all would really, really get into. And it's like the video might end up with like 6,000 or 7,000 views. It don't make sense. It don't add up at all. I'm talking about something that I know, a video that I know is probably, you know, 3-4 times better than a previous video that I posted, or a video that I just posted right before it. It's like that video somehow don't get off the ground, you know, and they got the power to make that happen, to marginalize the video if they wanted to. It's just a matter of them just going in and saying, doot, 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 putting certain filters on it. All right, let's see. Hi, man, Captain Caveman. What's all that about? What's that? What's Captain Caveman? M. Stevens scratching his head. Let's see. This is Miss Tammy. Speaking of coons, what are your thoughts on Black women withdrawing support for Devontae Clark? Who is Devontae Clark? Who is Devontae Clark? You mean Stephante? You talking about not Stephante, Stephon Clark? I think you're talking about Stephon Clark. But if that's the case, I'm with him 1,000%. Why would you support somebody who don't support you? Why would you ride for somebody who won't ride for you? If you got somebody, if somebody is against me, man, I'm gonna be against them. You love me, I love you. You hate me, I hate you. It's real simple. You know, you try to hurt me, I'm gonna try to hurt you. It's that simple. It don't even make sense for somebody to support somebody who wouldn't support them. It don't even make sense. I love with conditions. People say, well, I love unconditionally. No. That's how people get killed. That's how people stay in relationships too long that they should have been got out of, because they love unconditionally. They love people who don't love them back. They love people that beat on them. They love people that steal from them. They love people that make their lives harder to live. Hell no. If you love me, show me you love me by protecting me. Show me you love me by respecting me. Show me you love me by being loyal to me. Treat me like you want to be treated. That's what I'm talking about. That's conditional love. You see? All of this turn the other cheek and pray for your enemies. I don't know who the hell came up with that pray for your enemies phrase, but they should have been executed for that damn phrase, period. Got me. If I pray for my enemies, it ain't gonna be the kind of prayer they're hoping for. It ain't gonna be the prayer you thinking. Yeah, to be honest, man, like, hey, man, yeah, man, a coon got caught. A coon got caught up. He got caught up. I'm with the black women on this one. Don't ride for nobody who ain't gonna ride for you. That don't make no type of sense. A black man shouldn't be able to disrespect black women and say black women ain't shit and badmouth black women and project that image to the whole world, get on social media and spit that out to the world and have and to contribute to that negative stereotype that America has propagated. They shouldn't be able to do that and then get support from black women. Hell, to be honest, they shouldn't even get support from black people, period. They shouldn't get support from black men. Because if you riding on black women, you riding on me. That's where I come from. I come from a black woman. My daughter is black. My sisters are black. My mom, you dig what I'm saying? My aunts, cousins. You ride on them, you riding on me. So nah, I wouldn't support that shit. Yeah, I know some of y'all saying it's too early, man, he just died. And it's kind of hard for people to not want to ride with it because, it's a movement going on right now. It's a movement going on. But see, that movement started under the assumption that dude was one of us. Like dude was just like, or that dude didn't have that type of mentality toward his own people. See, we didn't know all of that. See, but once that come out, it's like, whoa, hold on. It's kind of like I can like have a homeboy, right? Like that could be my homeboy, right? We riding together. I could have been knowing him for 3 years and we rolling. I find out this fool been raping little babies. Man, the hell y'all talking about still support him? I ain't supporting that sucker. I'm done with that. My friendship was based on who I thought he was. This fool done faked me out the whole time. I'm not riding, not gonna be no friends with no sucker like that. Man, you gotta get over that, man. I mean, if it makes you sleep better, cool. If it makes you sleep better, that's fine. But I couldn't sleep good like that. So I'm not riding for somebody who wouldn't ride for me. I'm riding for who ride for me. T951 say he was skin folk, not kin folk. Real talk, dog. Real talk. Yeah, real talk, man. Like, hey, man, I'm not as forgiving and as sensitive to people who hate me or hate that from which I come from. I'm not as forgiving, man. I'm not as friendly. I'm just not one of them type of dudes. Hey, man, just off the rip, I think I'm a good guy. I respect everybody. Off the rip, I'll respect the little bitty baby. It don't matter. I'll respect the baby off the rip because I want my respect. I respect everybody off the rip. But once they disrespect me, once they try to go in on me, once they become my opponent, hey, then, hey man, you got yourself a viable opponent. You know, like you got yourself a formidable opponent. You know, like it's everything. It's everything goes at that point. So no, I'm not gonna support Stephon Clark. Y'all keep in mind, I was one of the first people who did though, before I found out what he said about black women and black babies and dark-skinned babies. I was cool. I was riding for it. But once I found that out, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. Nah, let them ride for him. Let his mom and daddy ride for him. Let his grandmama ride for him. You know, but I don't even see why they would ride for him, because he hated them too. Let him tell it. He couldn't stand dark-skinned black women. His mama dark-skinned, his grandmama dark-skinned. Now, how you gonna hate that from which you came? Nah, man, I can't rock like that. He was skin folk, not kinfolk. Yeah. No, man. Yeah, no mercy for traitors, man. A lot of people also got it like try to like take what I had to say out of context. Some people say it was like, well, you know, well, what does he, you know, have him dating an Asian chick have to do with anything? He didn't deserve to die. I never said that. You know, like who he chose to love, I never had a problem with that. I had no problem with him deciding that he want to date outside his race. Some people got problems with that, major issues with that. I don't have those type of problems with that. My problem is when you date outside of your race and then you try to put down your race. You see, when you're a black man and you date outside of your race and you try to put down black women, you go out of your way to put down black women like Stephon Clark did. Or you a black woman and you go out of your way to put down black men. You know, hey man, if you like skinny women, okay, date skinny women. But don't try to put down fat girls. Don't try to put down big girls because you like skinny girls. Just like who you like and be okay with that. But when you try to put down skinny girls, then that tells me it's something evil about you. You know, I mean, when you try to put down the big girls because you got a skinny girl and you just try to ride on skinny girls, that tells me it's something ain't right about you. And, you know, you're not as comfortable in your skin as you think you are, because you got to go out of your way to put down this skinny girl, I mean, this big girl, so that you can justify why you dating the skinny girl. It's almost like you're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to convince everybody else that you made a better choice. You see? Because if you cool with what you're doing, man, date who you want to date and keep it moving. All that energy that these people be putting time and trying to go after other people because of their choice of who they want to date, that's low self-esteem, man. That's all that is. That's low self-esteem and people that got too much time on their hands. All right, let's see what y'all saying. Okay, let's see. Who is this? Damn, it's hard to control this damn thing. Okay, let me see if I can open this up wider so I can see more, maybe I can see more of these. Don't show these tips. There we go. Ah, yeah, okay, here we go. All right. Let's see. Venetia B. Is it, am I saying it right? Venetia? Venetia. Seemed like Venetia. Okay, love your commentary, Will. Appreciate you. Thank you. let's see. Robert Epps said, "A nation can rise no higher than its woman." A quote from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's what people don't understand, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for that comment. That's what people don't understand. A nation can rise no higher than its woman. See, you can't convince a woman hater that. You can't tell a woman hater that because he all about himself until he needs some sex, and then he cool, with some sex. He can just use it for what he needs and then throw away. But the reason why there's so much pain and suffering in this world is because women are suffering. Women are being abused. Women are being neglected. They're not being protected. This is the reason why it's so much pain and suffering. This is the reason. A lot of people, a lot of men have left women to fight for themselves, and a lot of women have decided that they can fight all by themselves. And it don't work like that. It interrupts the natural order of things. So thank you, man. Robert Epps, man, great comment. Pure Fox says, down as most times summer and winter, Fox. I don't know what you're trying to say there, bro. Nima Rura says, the issue is those in law enforcement just having disregard for Black men. They don't care about your background. Well, that's true. They don't care about your background. Yeah, all they see is the skin, because they didn't know Stephon Clark was a coon. They didn't know he was a coon. They just saw that black skin and went to pop it. And that's the thing we try to impress upon the coons, that when they get caught out of pocket and those dirty ass racist cops come at them, man, they're gonna get at them the same way they're gonna get at the Black person that they've been trying to run from. They're not gonna see any difference. Yeah, it would have been something, man, if that had been Charles Barkley or what's his name, Stephen A. Sheriff Clark, or some of those known coons. But that time gonna come. Watch, guarantee it's gonna come. It's gotta come. It's the law of averages. But let's get back on topic, y'all. This YouTube shooter, Nasim Aghdam. She would have been 39 today. Who kills themselves the day before their birthday? Well, I guess some people kill themselves on their birthday. But wow, a rare occasion where we have a female shooter. Normally it's dudes going in shooting up the workplace. But in this case, old girl was mad, man. Check out the video again. She was super mad. Let's see. Who is it? Zari? Is that Zari or Zare? Vibe says, Willie Shirt killing it. You know what I'm talking about? Ah, man. Glad y'all like my shirt, man. Okay, 12. Most don't know to create and conduct themselves as humans, as us humans should. Women, yes. I missed it. Where is the rest of it? was Fitzroy Muhammad says, absolutely, we as a people cannot fight a war on two fronts. We cannot fight the enemy as we're fighting ourselves. You did? Yes, Black people are the least protected group. Let's see. Jakari White says, police be power tripping. Favorite was Point of No Return, Golden Arms. Let's see. The Black Messiah says, any Black male that doesn't respect the Black woman is a punk. Yeah. Pure Fox, Willie D is the truth. Salute. And why were they chasing suspect, guns drawn? This is the main question. And I don't even give a damn why they was chasing him. He was a coon. So I don't even care. Like, I really don't care about dude at all. Like, I don't care what happened to him at all. Now, am I gonna stop riding on dirty cops? No. You know, there'll be a new Black man, unfortunately, get killed by the police today. We're gonna always have somebody to ride for, but I'd rather ride for somebody that I know that I at least know wouldn't ride on me or wouldn't ride on Black women. I'm not gonna ride for no damn fool that I know is a coon. I don't give a damn what happened to him. I don't care if they hit his ass with a bazooka. I don't care if they flew a plane over his house and bombed that motherfucker. I don't care. I don't care what happens to a coon. Nothing. They're detriments to our community. That's what people don't understand. They keep getting passes because they got Black skin. How you gonna let them get a pass just because they got Black skin? If they are against us, we need to be against them, irrespective of their skin complexion. We should always ride on who try to ride on us. We gotta get used to that mentality. Same thing with the gangbangers and the killers in the hood. We got to ride on who ride on us. We got to get used to that concept. Stop letting these suckers get past it. Same thing with these politicians. Stop giving these damn politicians a pass just because they got the same skin complexion. Stop voting for their asses just because they Black. If you got a Black person running against somebody else and they're a do-nothing candidate, they ain't gonna do nothing. You just might get something done with the other person if the other person has shown a penchant to get things done. You just might stand a better chance getting something done with the other person, right? At least go to the person and try to tell them what your demands are, instead of just blindly voting for that person just because he's Black. Period, man. Some of these dudes, man, they do nothing. They do nothing. So that means that person is in office for 2 years, 4 years, 8 years, whatever the time, or 2 years to 4 years. That means you just wasted 2 years or 4 years because that person, everything that comes across that person's desk, all of the powers that that person has to try to go out there and fight for you and make things happen for his constituents or her constituents is stagnated. So you have nothing. I would rather work with somebody who say, man, okay, let's make something happen, man. We're gonna make something happen. Let's, I would rather do that than to just bring somebody in strictly based on the color of their skin. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's like having a restaurant and you know that, look, man, I need some workers, man. And you know what I'm saying? I know this cook, he's sorry and he be burning the food and shit. He show up late for work. He burn the food. He don't clean up out himself. He be digging all in his nose, but he black, so I'm gonna keep him around. Nah, I'm gonna pass on that. And I know that was a little extreme, y'all, but you know, I'm just trying to paint a picture for you. Let's see. George White, what up? He said, Stefan and his like are detrimental to our community. That's what I'm saying. Hey man, they had me too in the beginning, just like everybody else. I felt sad. I felt bad for the family. I felt bad for the brother. I rode for the brother and I rode for him out the gate. But then it is what it is, man. He is who he is. Once I found out who he was, I can't continue to support that shit. I can't continue to ride for that. And I'm not gonna be silent about it. Yeah, let his people ride for him. I'm gonna put my energy into somebody who I feel like is more deserving of my energy, more deserving of my support. Let's see. Tyrone God said, on Peru, most liberals, Democrats do nothing for black people but talk a good game. Obama did very little for blacks, even called the black kids who stood up for Freddie Gray thugs and BMO. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You gotta understand this. All of these years that the Republicans been sticking it to black folks in the courtrooms, in the boardrooms, in the classrooms, where was the Democrats? I'll tell you where they was. They was right there in the room with them, letting it go down. So yeah, maybe think for yourself, man. That's all I can say. See, Black Opal say, if you're selling not to people, you a coon. If you hit your own kind, you a coon. Boo, look a shucking job, you a coon. You a coon, you a coon, you a coon. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Where the coons at? Where the coons at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Okay, so CJ says, don't you think it's disrespectful to each other and the movement to date outside of the race? I'm gonna tell you again, man, I think you do when it comes to dating, I think you date who you wanna date. You know, if somebody don't wanna date a certain kind of person, you can't make a person date and you can't get mad. Some people, see, the thing about romantic preference, it is what it is. Like whatever you get, whatever you like is what you like. Some black people like light-skinned people. Some, prefer light-skinned people. I ain't saying that they prefer light-skinned people and talk bad about dark-skinned people. I'm just saying some dark-skinned black people like light-skinned black people. Some light-skinned black people like dark-skinned black people. Some skinny dudes like fat girls. Some fat girls like skinny dudes. Some fat girls like fat dudes. Some people like tall people. Some people like short people. At the end of the day, see, I don't get mad when I see a black chick dating a white dude or any other type of dude. Here's why. I don't have to sleep with her. I don't know that chick, so I don't know what her needs are. So I don't have to cater to her needs. She might be the type of chick that needs somebody to talk to her all day long. just like to talk on the phone all day long, talk, 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 talk. She might be the kind that complain all day. She might be the kind that has like maybe some type of a special need or whatever, special needs. And this guy that she's with is 100% accepting of that need, and also helps her with her issue. You know, there's people date for various reasons. It's when people want to date strictly for the fact, strictly when they say, I'm dating outside of my race because my race ain't nothing. You know, I don't like my people. That's the problem. And that's irrespective of what your race is. I don't give a damn if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Latino, whatever it is. You know, I think anybody who would put down their own race for any reason is a damn coon. So now I ain't got no problem with that, man. I just don't. I just don't. Okay, so CJ say dating a fat girl won't get you killed or contribute to the death of your own melanin. I don't get it. We fighting white supremacy in the day and sleeping at night and sleeping with it at night. Again, dog, you know, I mean, you got a point. You got a point. But when you say white supremacy, you know, if you're sleeping with white supremacy, here's the thing also about that I feel about black people who date white people. I feel like because we are fighting white supremacy, if that white person, if you dating a white person, that white person need to be actively trying to take down white supremacy. They need to be doing something. They can't just be dating you and saying, okay, we just in a regular relationship and, you know, I don't have to do anything extra, you know, we just doing the same regular things. We just got a regular loving relationship and that's it. I'm not gonna do anything to help prevent white supremacy, or I'm not gonna do anything to help stop it or whatever. You know, I really do feel like if you are black and you dating a white person, that white person need to be out there actively trying to bring down white supremacy. So, and here's the thing, there's a whole lot of black people, right, who date black people who ain't bringing nothing to the table. They not helping the person grow at all. They not bringing nothing to the table. They're not helping the person become a better person or anything. They're just in the relationship, but they get a pass just because they're black. They're not, nobody's critical of them. It's like, you know, it's weird. It's a very weird dynamic, man, because you can see people who are in a relationship and they're in a same race relationship, and that person that they're in a relationship with might be an asshole, might be the type of person that just don't do nothing but bring them down, but they don't get weird looks, and nobody's constantly attacking them because, hey, they're black, both of them are black, so it's cool. But if this person is black and this person is white, and they're in a relationship and they're in a loving, caring relationship where they actually are helping each other grow and they're looking out for each other and they got each other back more than anybody else on the planet, that couple will be under constant attack. So, you know, I just feel a different way about that, man. And I respectfully disagree with anybody that feel a different way. I get it. I mean, I really do get it why why people feel a certain way about that. I get it. You know, black people have gotten a real shitty deal in this country. and continue to get a shitty deal. So that's why I say, if you black and you dating a white person and you're not, and that person is not using their white privilege to make changes, you wasting your time. That's how I feel. That's like a person being rich, right? And you ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing. That person rich. And you dating them, but you struggling. Every day you struggling. You ain't got 2 fucking nickels to rub. You got to go over other people's houses to eat. You ain't got nowhere to stay. You ain't got nothing. They got everything. But y'all dating. What is the benefit? What's the benefit? You need a job. You dating a person who owns the company, but he won't hire you. But he's stroking checks, or she's stroking checks for strangers, but won't give you a job. Where's the benefit? Let's see. Yes, Pac-Man hit that like button for Willie. Anybody got any comments about the YouTube shooter? I don't know how we turned this. We could talk about this any day. 12 asked me, do you think marching and protest work toward any type of change? No. No. Boycotting works for change, not marching and protesting. And I did a lot of marching and protesting in my younger days. And, it's one of the easiest things that you can do if you want to show that you're supporting a cause, or you're upset about something, you just want to take to the streets. And, that's one of the easiest things to do, to march. Just get out there and just let them see me like I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Like, get out there and, you got your sign or whatever, like, yeah, you're letting the people know who's been violated, you're standing with them. All of that's cool, right? But boycotts are more effective, because boycotts, when you boycott something, you hit them in the pocket, you see? And America would come to a heel if people boycotted. If the economy cannot be stimulated, then that's when things start to change. That's when people start to really panic. That's when the higher ups start to trying to figure out a way to change. When we were in an economic downturn, when Christmas came around, they started trying to do things like lower interest rates, bring prices down. They was cutting all kind of deals, because they was trying to stimulate the economy to keep things going, keep it going, keep it going. So if you want to stop something, you want some real change, that's why the boycott was so effective back in the 60s, the bus boycott, because shit, they lost so much money. They was losing so much money. They was hemorrhaging financially. They had to change their ways. They had to concede. That's why they conceded. They didn't concede because all of a sudden they felt like treating Black people equal, or they had a good heart. And they didn't have a good heart. They didn't have a change of heart. They had a change of mind, because they was losing money. So if you want to change, you do it with your money. You boycott, protest, and marching, man, all that do is leave you exposed. You're gonna put yourself out there in those streets and you're gonna boycott, you're gonna protest and march against the system, the same system that's oppressing you, the same system that is paying the policemen to stand around and protect the property that you're marching on, or to protect the people that you might be opposing. The police is always on the side of the system. So if you go out there and march and protest, you're putting yourself in the line of legal fire. And if they fire upon you, ain't nobody going to jail, because they're gonna say that you was out of line, you made some type of threatening move, and they had to do what they had to do. So I wouldn't put myself out there like that. I wouldn't be out there marching and protesting. I'm gonna do something else, but I ain't finna march and protest. And I think everybody that hear me know what need to be done. You don't need me to tell you what need to be done. Just go do it. Whatever it is you think that need to be done that you haven't done yet. If it ain't working, if marching and protesting ain't working, then you know what else? You've seen what worked when other people get their way. That's what you need to do. Junior John says, holy shit, it's Willie D, fucking awesome. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Junior. Let's see. Tyrone Bell said, I ain't mad at it. That was some old-fashioned rebel shit, rebel type shit. See the teenager that shut down the lady at Fox, got her sponsors to drop. Hadn't seen that, but I'll check it out. Black Dynasty say, bruh, I respect you for telling the truth. Word up. Walmart greeter. Yeah, just don't burn our city. That shit don't work. That shit don't work. That burning the city shit, that shit do not work. Y'all see they burned down LA 20 years ago after the Rodney King verdict. And the cops are pretty much the same way they were, or even worse. Once everything settled down, it cooled off. The gangs called a truce. It wasn't enough action. So the cops went in and crunked the beef back up between the Bloods and the Crips. Killing started back, everything went back to normal. Police abuse, the killings, everything just goes back to normal. You're like America is really a hard-headed country. This is a very stubborn country. Very just used to going backwards, doing the same thing over and over and over again, and expecting different results. That's America for you. Let's see. My video is still over here. It's frozen. Somebody tell me if y'all can hear what I'm saying. If you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Thanks, Mike. All right, Mike James boxing. Mike got them hands, huh? CP, that's a form of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yeah, man, like after we got tricked with the civil rights thing, that's 50 years ago, man. Like now you see what's going on. You could put a law, man, laws are just like contracts. It's only as good as the people who are willing to respect them or abide by them. You know, like we got all kind of laws. We probably got what, a few million laws or something, and people still kill, people still steal. The police, they still gun people down, violate people's civil rights. Judges still lie and steal and smoke dope and kill their wives and husbands and murder. I mean, play with little children. They still are biased. They are, you know, they give certain people preferential treatment based on their race or their age or their financial access or their, you know, how they look, whether or not the case is a high profile case. It's so many variables. So all of these laws mean nothing if people ain't willing to follow the laws or respect the laws. And in America, very few people respect the laws of the land. The people ain't respecting the laws, and I do believe a lot of the people ain't respecting the laws because the lawmakers don't respect the law, and the law enforcers don't respect the law. So that's why you got so much chaos out here. You know, leadership starts at the top, and you got horrible leadership in this country. I mean, it's the worst it's ever been. That at least in my lifetime. Now, we go way back, then, you know, it's hard to dispute that it could be worse than slavery. Okay, Victor Bolton says, being peaceful because you're scared is just as bad as being violent because you're powerful. You need the universal strength, truth, and respect for the superiority of truth. Being peaceful because you're scared is just as bad as being violent because you're powerful. Got to chew on that one. I hear where you're coming from in theory, but I just don't think it's nothing worse than a coward. You know, like, I just think, you know, like, because a joker could be violent because they're powerful, but if you put something on his ass, he's gonna leave you alone. That's how it works. So I remember growing up, a lot of people thought I was brave growing up. I guess I was to an extent, but they thought I was brave because I would fight anybody. I mean, I was a small dude, like most of my, like I was under 150 most of my teenage years. So, but I was routinely fighting 200-pound plus dudes, knocking them out. And people just thought I was brave, but really, I was just afraid to lose. I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to get embarrassed. And like where I grew up at in Fifth Ward, if you lose a fight, they're never gonna let you live it down. Man, it could be 5 years later. Somebody, you'd be hanging out with your boys, like, hey man, buy me a beer. Nah, man, I ain't got it. yeah, that boy T-boy whoop your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna never let you live it down. You know, so a lot of times, you know, where I come from, man, you gotta fight whoever you fight a dude, you gotta fight him 2 or 3 times because them boys in the Fifth Ward just don't believe they can lose a fight. They just don't believe they actually lost the fight. Or if they lose, everybody else puts so much pressure on them that they'll just fight you again anyway. They'll just start another fight to try to see if they could even up, you know, because it's just too much. It's just so much pressure on you to come out on top. Yep. Rendon Wright says, if you kill a cop, you have exceeded the fact you are going to die. Not if they don't know you're the one who did it. But you know what though, man? I don't, when we start talking about stuff like that, you know, people kill all kind of people all the time. And it's a lot of people on death row who didn't kill cops. And they didn't mind killing whoever they killed. So I think if somebody want to do something, they're going to do it no matter what. It don't matter who it is. They're going to do it. Who is this? Arc Copa AM? No, that's at Copa. A Copa AM says, God would fight for us. Man, God ain't got time to be fighting for us and shit. Man, God is in you, dog. God is in you. All of the strength that you need, all of the information, all of the tools, all of the might that you need, the intelligence that you need is in you. You got the information. What you gonna do with the information? You got it. You sitting around waiting, man. God got shit to do. He ain't got time to be sitting around talking about fighting everybody battles. He already gave you the intelligence. He already told you what you need to do. He gave it to you. You just don't want to do it. People sitting around always putting all this pressure on God. Like, God, man, God. Imagine if you was God. Just imagine for a moment if you was God. And all you hear is people that struggle, people that are constantly on the short end of the stick saying they waiting on you to help them. Just imagine if you were God, if you was like, you'd be like, man, I'm tired of fucking with y'all. I told y'all what y'all need to do. Damn, nigga, I got shit to do. God got shit to do, man. God ain't finna be fighting for y'all. God ain't gonna keep on fighting. He gave you the intelligence. He gave you the strength. Now it's time for you to go use it and do something with it. Shit, if I'm if I'm if I'm in a fight, right? Like, okay, so I used to box. I used to box. And I remember one time I was in this fight. I was fighting this white dude. This is when my record was, my record was on the line. I had a 31 and 0 record. Well, a 30 and 0 record. And this dude whooping my ass first round. He was on me, boy. I was trying to get at him, but I couldn't get at him. He was taller than me. and he was using that jab effectively, man. Like every time I try to get in, boom, I'm tasting them right hands. And I just kept on trying to get at him. I couldn't get at him. I couldn't reach him. So I went back to my corner after the first round. I went into my corner, and my uncle, who was my trainer, told me that I need to step around. The dude was a southpaw, and he told me to step around his right foot with my left foot and corner him. So at this point, I'm losing, and every time I try to get in, it's boom, it's boom, it's boom. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I done tried everything else. I'm just gonna try what my uncle said. And if it worked, you know, cool. I mean, what do I have to lose? Because everything I'm trying, ain't none of it working. So he told me what to do. So I'm finna go out here and just do exactly what, like a robot, I'm finna do exactly what he told me to do. And I'm finna see if it works. So like a robot, I just went out there and I got in on him and boom, boom, fight over. I just tried something different. And I just did it. Like a robot, I just did it. Because everything else I was doing wasn't working. So I just tried it and I got him out of there, just like that. That's all I'm saying. Try something different. Usually if you try something different, you're gonna get some different results. Okay, y'all, take a few more comments and then I'm gonna shut it down because I got work to do. Gregory Johnson said, the news people show us just what they want to show you to see true about this white girl who got mad because she got one like that day. And man, you gotta straighten them words up, dog. I can't understand what you're trying to say. But I know the truth. The shooter was not a white girl. Bless up. You're awesome. Man, I love listening to you. Keep up the good work as always. Marcy, thank you. Man, a ruckus. Yeah, they still tripping on Flint. Yeah. Gabriel Acuna says, do you still know Bushwick? I guess I do. I guess once I know somebody, I guess I know them for life, I think. But yeah, I do still know Bushwick. yeah, so I would look at what, like, if you lose, if you keep losing to like an opponent, if you keep losing, you gotta, and that person keep winning, why not try to do what that person doing to win? Whatever that person doing, why not just do what they do? Whatever they doing to win, why not just do that? And I'm not necessarily talking about violence. I'm talking about, you know, even economically, you know, like how, you know, you have certain groups of people who, well, all groups of people who primarily they support each other. They support each other's businesses. This is not even a conversation that has to be had. It's an automatic thing. They automatically support each other's businesses. Period. It doesn't matter. Just automatically they support each other's businesses. And guess what? Some of those businesses do good business. Some of them do bad. But they still only, well, some of these groups come here, man, and they only shop with each other, period. They only bank with each other. So if you see somebody winning and they keep winning and you keep losing, why not try to do what the winner doing? You know, just a thought. Okay, can't abide by the laws, they weren't met. We are all in prison. Let me see. You're a winner, D. Rashida Nams, appreciate you. Some of y'all get blocked. Sometimes when y'all post some crazy comments and stuff, it's not always me blocking you. Sometimes it's Rashida. she stayed throwing block parties. Let's see. Let's see. Looking for a good comment. Looking for a good one. Good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. Let's see. Trying to end this thing on a high note here. Somebody said, God in a custody battle with Lucy. He can't fight for you. Who said that? Dan F. and Dizzle. Oh, man. Let's see. It's a Ruckus 68. No, you're not blocked. Let's see. Thank y'all for keeping the thread clean, man. You know, for the most part, you know, some people just be dropping all kind of crazy stuff. You know, I think when we can I think when we can respectfully disagree with each other, because I mean, you know, there's people that's on this thread from all over the world. So, and all types of backgrounds. So obviously we're going to have some differences in opinions. So when we can like agree to disagree, or be able to make it a statement, make your comment, and even if somebody disagree with it, it's said in a tactful tone, the comment is done in a tactful tone, I think we can get somewhere. But when it's all just everybody just hurling insults, it's hard to walk away with anything other than just anger. August Dream says, no one is going to save me. I have to save myself. You got that right. Okay, y'all. Okay, so that's it. I got to go. Thank you for tuning in. It has been a spirited discussion. Salute. Man, y'all be careful out there, man, because people in the workplace, be careful, man. If you got a YouTube channel, man, if YouTube block you, just go to a different platform. You know, just if they tripping, just go somewhere else. But look at it, at the end of the day, she dead, and she just brought shame to her family name. That's all you really do. Like, man, if I got to go out in a blaze of glory, I don't want to die just because. I want to die for a cause. And that ain't no reason to die. That's not an honorable reason to go. If you're going to go out in a blaze of glory, you're going to kill yourself. That's just not an honorable way to go. So those are my final thoughts. All right, I'm out, y'all.